Hello everyone, welcome to Prompt with Pal. We have spoken a lot about AI agents that can reason, plan, take action. But here is the real enterprise question. Where does the action safely happen? Because in real world, agent doesn't just answer questions. They may need to open application, navigate to websites, work with files and interact with legacy system and complete a multi-step workflow. And if those agents are running on unmanaged machines, shared virtual desktop or ad hoc infrastructure, IT and security team immediately face a new set of risk: identity gap, weak auditability, policy bypass, and limited controls. That's exactly where Microsoft's latest announcement becomes important. Windows 365 for Agent is now in public preview, giving AI agents a dedicated IT managed cloud PC environment built for secure execution at scale. Think of it as giving every agent its own controlled digital workspace, governed through Microsoft Entra ID, managed through Microsoft Intune, and aligned with the same security and compliance model enterprises already use for people. And this is where the bigger picture comes together. Microsoft 365 Copilot and Microsoft IQ brings intelligence and context, and Agent 365 provides a control plane to govern agent behavior, and Windows 365 for Agent provides a trusted runtime where agent can actually perform work. Let's see it in action. Let me walk you through how an admin configures Windows 365 for Agent in their tenant. We will start inside Microsoft 365 Admin Center, where Agent 365 gives admins a central place to monitor and manage agents across the organization. It is important because as agent move from simply answering questions to actually taking action, IT needs visibility into which agent exist, who can use them, and what tools they are allowed to access. Here I am in All Agents view. I will select the Windows 365 for Agents Playground blueprint. On the overview page, I can see blueprint details, including the published status, instance availability, publisher, channel, and other metadata. This is where the governance story begins. The agent is not just floating around somewhere in the environment. It has a defined blueprint, ownership, permission, and lifecycle controls. Now, when I look at this blueprint, I can also see the tools and permission associated with it. Here, the important one is the Windows 365 Computer Use Tool MCP server. This is what allows the agent to use Windows 365 for agents as a managed computing environment. That's the key idea. Some enterprise workflows do not have clean API. An agent may need to open an application, use a website, interact with files, run a script, and complete a task inside a desktop environment. Windows 365 for Agent gives that agent a fully managed cloud PC to work from instead of running those actions in an unmanaged or unclear environment. Next, I'll update who can create an instance of this agent blueprint. Right now, no user is permitted to create an instance. I will move to the User tab, update the creation settings to all users. For a real enterprise rollout, you may start with a pilot group or a specific user, but for this demo, I'm enabling all users so the entire tenant can create an instance of this agent blueprint. Now let's confirm the tool itself is available. I will go to Agents, Tools, where Agent 365 lists the MCP tools available in the tenant. This tool registry defines how AI agent interacts with enterprise data application and workflows. As I scroll through the list, I can see multiple MCP servers, including Microsoft 365, WorkIQ, OneDrive, SharePoint, Fabric, Dataverse, and here it is, Windows 365 for Agents in preview. At the moment, it is blocked. I'll open it and change the status to unblocked. This step is important because it allows the agent to access the Windows 365 for Agents MCP tool. Once unblocked, the agent can perform computing through Agent 365 using secured Windows 365 Cloud PC environment. Now that the Agent 365 site is configured, we move into the Microsoft Intune Admin Center. This is where the cloud PC provisioning and assignment happen. This is a powerful part of the story because agent execution environment is treated like a managed enterprise endpoint. It can be configured, governed, monitored through Intune, which is already familiar to IT teams managing devices and cloud PCs. Inside Intune, I will go to Devices, then under Manage Windows 365 Cloud PC, I will select Provision Cloud PC. Here, we now have a dedicated tab for provisioning policies for agents. This is where admins define how on-demand cloud PCs are created for agents to use and written after completing work. I will create a new provisioning policy for agents. In general step, I will give the policy a name so it can be easily identified later. I will use admin domain policy. I will also add a short description policy for admin demonstration. Next, we will see the billing plan and options to configure the number of always available cloud PC. This setting is helpful when you want some cloud PC ready for immediate agent use rather than waiting for a new one to spin up every time. For this demo, I will configure the always available cloud PC count and select the geography. Now we move to the agent step. This is where agent instance get access to the cloud PC pool. I can select add agents and choose from the list of the available agent instances in the tenant. I won't add one right now, but as more agents instances are created, admin can add them to this provisioning policy. This gives organizations flexibility to create a different pool for different workload, such as a finance agent, IT agents, operations agents, or customer service agent. Next, I move to image steps. Here I choose the image that will be used to create Cloud PC sessions. Windows 365 for Agent supports gallery images and custom images. For this demo, I will use gallery image and select a Windows 11 enterprise image. This matters because Cloud PC image defines the agent's working environment. The apps, the operating system, the configuration available in this image determine what the agent can use when it performs the task. Now I'll move to configuration where I select the preferred language, the region. I will keep it English, United States. Finally, I reach review plus create. Here I can review the policy details, name, description, billing configuration, always available cloud PC count that I have set, geography, selected images, and language region. Once everything looks correct, I click create and that completes the admin setup. The takeaway is simple. As AI agents move from conversation to action, they need more than intelligence. They need a secure place to work. So Windows 365 for Agent gives them that secure workplace, a managed cloud PC environment where agents can perform the desktop-based task while IT keeps control through enterprise identity, policy, device, and management.
So the big takeaway is this: as agent move from conversation to action, governance alone is not enough. They also need a secure, observable, and policy controlled place of work. Windows 365 for Agent brings that execution layer into the enterprise trust model. It allows the agent to use Cloud PC for UI-based tasks, browser workflows, legacy application, and human-in-the-loop scenarios, while keeping identity, access, audit trails, and compliance controls intact. This is an important shift. We're no longer just asking, can an agent complete the task? We are now asking, can it complete the task securely at scale with accountability? And that's where the future of enterprise agent is heading: intelligent enough to reason, trusted enough to act, and governed enough to scale. So with that, stay secure. Thank you for joining. See you next time.